Alright guys, so we got that cleaned up a little bit. Okay. Seems like every time you look at it, it needs a little more something done to it. Alright, so we drew the face in with our black pin. And now we're just going to go ahead and we're going to cut that face in there. I'm using this little detail knife, this flex cut knife here. Get that face cut in. Trying to make it deep, nice and deep. Okay, so then we're going to go this way. I'll slice my finger off. Okay. And around. And down. Okay. We did that. So you see, you can have the hair come right up around her face if you want to. Or you could have left it longer. You know, here in the front, whatever. And then we'll just come back and we'll remove that chip. Like that. Come across the top, we'll do the same thing. Get rid of that chip. You can see that makes the face stick out, right? So I would think the most crucial point to make everything pop out the way you want to is this angle right here. When you're getting ready to cut the face in, is that angle. Take that hard edge off the face. Like that. Alright. Bring that temple area in a little bit more on both sides. Like that. And 4 more on this side. And there you go. Just like that. Just kind of giving it that rounding it over a bit. Like that there. We can take this down and round that over. Get the barrel of the mouth, the roundness of the mouth right there. And then you can come alongside the nose. If you want to, you can give her a little smile line there like that. Come along this side of the nose. Same thing. Bring that smile line down. Something like that. You can come back in here and do that little cut there to try rounding that mouth over. There we go. Now, depending on how big you want your mouth to be, you can bring that out further. Something like that there. And we'll just round this chin over down here. And then you can come in and get rid of some of this hair if you want to, if you don't want it around her face. Can come in here and get rid of a little bit of this hair. If you want more of her face to show. I'm going to take it off in light cuts. So I can try to, as I do that, then I'll have to come back and put this, put her face in a little bit deeper here. And then take that chip out of there, like that. And then take that chip out. And you can see that's starting to make her chin pop out of there. And then you just slice up underneath there. And it really gives it a, gives her the heavy shadow line there. And then we'll just come in here and roll her hair back. And there's a lot of things you can do. You can pull her hair back if you want to put an ear in there. and give her like a ponytail braid in the back or something. So there's a lot of different options you got there. I'm not that adventurous quite yet because this is only my third little girl gnome carving. So I'm not quite that sporty yet. We'll have to see what happens here in the future with as we move along. If we carve any more girls. Maybe I'll do a girl wood spirit and cottonwood bark. You guys want to see that? Try a girl wood spirit and cottonwood bark. Okay, now we're going to angle her chin up under. Like that there. Depending on where the mouth comes out, we may end up bringing this chin up higher. Okay, so we'll have to see how that all pans out. See, we're pushing that knife in there pretty deep. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side. We'll come in and see how we got that knife angled back away from the face. We can always take the face, more of the face off, like we did on this side. But for these chip cuts, I want to angle the blade down and away, because if we cut straight down and cut that chin back, the cheek back too far, we're really going to have to thin our face out to make it look right. So I think we're going to have to sharpen up or run our knives on the strop here pretty quick. They're getting, like they're getting a little bit dull. Same thing. Bring it down into there. Get that chip out of there. May have wet this wood down too much. It's feeling very spongy. I'm glad I didn't soak it. I've seen some guys where they'll take that, if they get a hard piece of basswood, they'll actually soak it for a couple days to try to get the grain to loosen up a little bit. Where I just took a little spray bottle and I sprayed this down. But I sprayed it down pretty heavy last night before I called it a day. Okay. Doing a little swoop cut here on the sides of the face. Up right just down below the cheek. Looks like this hair's got to come off just a little bit higher up. We're angling our cut towards our center line. Alright. And we got to get her jaw cut in here. Same way on this side, get the jaw cut up in there. Okay. Thin that line out a little bit there. Looks like we gotta get a little more off the front here. And then it's all stylizing it. Get them hard edges off there. Like that. Get rid of this hard edge here. Kind of want to keep her face smooth. You can always come back with sandpaper later and get all that cut in. Alright. So that's what she's looking like. We gotta get the hair done stuff yet. Alright. So we got the nose. My nose has got to be the furthest out. So we gotta get those lips cut back a little bit. Where her lips are gonna be. We'll just play around with that. So let me get this cleaned up and we'll be right back. I'll just take that little chunk out of there with the U-gouge. And come back in with the knife and dig that in. Give her that little snot trough. And what will that will give you that little heart shape on her lip right there. Something like that. And then you can decide what kind of face you want to give her. You can thin out her cheeks a little bit. We can leave her have that round face. I see we got to cut that back up in there a little bit more. You can drive yourself crazy chasing the contours on the face. You really can. Like I said on the other one, you know, you're chasing that face, and you're like, before you know it, you won't have a face left. I'm gonna call that good. Good enough. We're not a machine. Those little fuzzies will drive you crazy. Alright, I think we're done monkeying around with her face. Get in here and get that cleaned up. We'll just bring that around like that. Cut that in like that. Come back over on the other side, do the same thing. Good enough. Hopefully, when I run over it with the sander, all these little fuzzy guys here will be gone with you, fuzzies. Be gone with you. Tired of messing with you guys. There we go. I think a little bit of the diamond wheel or a ruby burr will clean that right up. Alright, let's get these eyes drawn in here. So we're gonna sweep from the corner. Right to the middle. Something like that there. See, this side's wider than that side. And when I drew it in, you can see, where's my pen? Okay, draw it in with the pen so you guys can see it. You can make her eyes as big as you want them. like that there. You can see on the edge of the eye that this is wider. So we'll just come back in here and we'll just make that temple drive up there a little bit higher, like that. There, that's pretty good. There we go, that's pretty close. I think I'm going to call that good right there. Okay, so now we can take our knife. Where's that little flex cut? If I can get a hold of it. And we're gonna come from the outside and swoop up. Come back in like that. Then we'll do the same thing on this side. Start here in the corner and do that. We'll swoop up. Using my thumb so I got a little more control over the blade. That. Then we're going to come in here to these corners and we're going to push it in that way and we're going to push it in this way, and then we're going to pop that chip out the corner like that. So it gives us that little shadow right there. And then we'll do the same thing on this side, this way, this way, and pop that little chip out. And then we'll come back in here and we're going to lay the knife back. I don't know if this knife's going to work for this. Where's my 1 inch? This 1 inch seems to be a lot sharper than that other one. I don't think it's the sharpness, I think that it's the blade thickness. Has a lot to play with here. Maybe I just didn't go deep enough on that first cut. We're just trying to give that eyeball just a little bit of roundness. I mean, these little guys aren't much anyway, right? Come in here. Do the same thing. Get that light out of my eyes so I can see what I'm doing here. And I see that one came out nice. Let's try the other side again. You gotta have the knife cantered back enough. There we go. I guess it was just me. Okay. Then we'll take this little detail knife and we'll use the back side of it to kind of scrape in there. See if we got anything we missed will come out. Now Doug takes his and he'll cut that down even, but I kind of like it sticking up a little bit more, and that's what it's all about, carving what you like. So just because I'm doing something and you got something you like better, do that. You know, if you like a different style nose, use it. That's the great thing about it. You're doing your own thing. If another carver's doing something that you think that you like to do better or like different, do it. It's your game. It's your character. Go, get that out. Alright guys, I think this video has drug on long enough. We're going to end this one here. This is part 3. So we will unfortunately end up with a part 4. And in part 4, basically what we're going to do is get her hair shaped up and that kind of stuff. The face is pretty much done as far as we can go. So we'll get the hair shaped up, we'll get the hat carved in, and we will go over it with the wood burner and take the ruby burr. I probably won't record that part, just taking the ruby burr and smoothing it out. Alright. So that's it for this one, guys. I think that will be it. Then all we have left to do is the painting. So let's draw some eyes in here real quick and show you what that looks like. Use my little black pen, draw a couple of eyeballs in. Yes, share, subscribe, and like. Be awesome, guys. Carve something awesome. Let's give a shout out to Jordy at Carving Fusion, Kevin at Sticks and Stones Woodcarving, Cleve at Cleve's Backyard Woodworking. All right, let's say hi, thanks to Ben at Studio on the Lake for supplying this basswood. And of course, we got to thank our Jordy. I know we already gave Jordy a shout out, but we're going to say, Jordy, thanks for the cottonwood bark. It's great. And say hi to Bap over at I Can Carve. That's IKANKAVER. I Can Carve. Bap over in Ireland. And we got, I'd like to thank you guys for your support and subscribing to the video. Please leave a like. Hit that like button. It helps like you wouldn't know. Leave me a comment. I love reading the comments, guys. So make sure you leave a comment for me. And thanks for watching. I hope you're all good. Stay safe. Stay awesome. And we will catch you in the next one. All right, Spike? All right. And of course, I did my ending way too early. We still got a couple seconds to go here. See Ben's carving birds over there. Carving them little birdies. Carving a snow owl right now. So if you want to learn how to carve a snow owl, go over and check Ben. Check out Ben on Studio on the Lake. He's doing some awesome birds over there. Even with his tool limitations. But he's starting to recover. Good luck, Ben. Hope you get your new shop put up real quick. And we will catch you on the next one, guys. Stay safe. Be awesome. Bye-bye.